Joy's Knitting Nest. My name is Joy.
And I'm Janet. Hi, everyone. Good to have you back.
We're here today from not quite Rhinebeck, New York. We're actually in Kingston, but we were in Rhinebeck today for the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival, and we have a lot to tell you.
It was fun.
It
turned out to be a beautiful day. They were threatening thunderstorms, severe winds, not a drop of rain. We lucked out. Everybody lucked out, especially the vendors.
We did leave early to miss the thunderstorm, which looks like it might be.
It might be now.
Yeah.
But it's almost 5. It's almost closed.
It's almost storm time.
Yeah. So. What are we wearing, Joy?
Yeah, tell me about this beautiful picot edge here.
This is one of my favorite little scarves. It is Field of Corn by Linda Allegra. And this is a pattern from 2018. Here's the pattern. You can't really see the colors as well as my scarf. This was yarn from Conversational Threads. It was a package of minis. And I just love the colors. I like to wear it every fall.
Those nice greens.
So this was a fun one to make.
Do you remember how many minis it was?
It was 5.
5?
Yeah. 520. I think it was 5. I'm pretty sure it was 5. Yeah, it was 5. 5 20-gram skeins, I think it was. And for some reason, I'm thinking it's Sweet Georgia. It was Sweet Georgia that she had. Like I said, it was from 2019 I made this. And it's super washable, finger and weight, an enjoyable knit.
Yeah, and I
I'd
love
like to
how
make
the
another one.
show
Yeah, I
up
love
against your
picot.
black shirt.
I love picot edges.
Awesome.
And what's yours, Joy?
Well, I'm wearing the Heartwood Cardigan, which I talked about previously. And today, to keep me warm this morning before it got hot, I was wearing this, which is called, this is an oldie, it's called My Fantasy Shawl. And the maker, or the pattern designer, is Alla, Patsyuk. And I made this out of Manos lace. So first I will turn around and show you the back. And then I will take it off and show it to you.
I noticed the little bead sparkle she has in there.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but
there are little beads.
There are beads. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's a little sparkle there.
A little bit. There's beads in there. They're the exact same color as the yarn. So it's a regular triangle shawl. Mm-hmm. I was actually in Ocean City, New Jersey, at the Potomac Bead Company, and I saw these beads in there, and they're really teeny tiny beads, but because this is lace weight, I thought, they'll fit on the yarn, and I told the guy what I was going to do with it, and he was very skeptical. He's like, "You're going to fit those beads on yarn?" But I did. They worked perfectly. Of course, I had to use the very smallest crochet hook that I own to get it through the bead, but it worked, and it's great. I love this shawl. It's very soft, beautiful, but I don't wear it enough because it's blue, and for some reason I don't seem to wear it blue too much. Not sure why, but so that's it. I love it, and I do wear it, but not
so pretty. Yeah,
not a ton. So we were at the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival today. We got there bright and early before the gates opened.
Okay.
We heard that normally on a Rhinebeck Saturday they get about 30,000 people. Mm-hmm. And because of COVID this year, they limited it to 10,000.
And it was sold out.
It just sold out a day or two ago, apparently.
Tomorrow's not sold out, though. So we just got tickets for tomorrow again.
Which is Sunday, which you won't be seeing this until after, but...
Right. So we're going to do a more leisurely
Yes, we're going to go back
walk tomorrow.
Yeah. Because there's a lot that we missed today, and we went quickly through several of the barns.
And it was really hot in some of the barns, trying to wear a mask.
Because it got into the upper 70s today, and when the sun came out, it got hot. Although outside most of the time there was a nice breeze.
It was
In fact,
beautiful
it got
breeze.
really breezy at a couple of points.
It was nice.
But it was a beautiful day, and we did see a few of our friends there. We ran
Quite a
into
few,
them.
and my podcasting people that I watch. I saw a lot of them. Kristy Glass and Andrea Mowry and the Needle at the Ready guys, and who else? Oh, Cady Jax. I was up on the hill with Cady Jax for our half and half triangle wrap shawl. And our friend Beth and her parents were there too. She and her mother had made the shawl too. So we all got into a nice picture with Caitlin and Jackie from Cady Jax podcast. So that should be on their podcast, I would assume.
Yeah.
Or picture, and Joy took pictures. So we'll have that at the end of this too, right? Yeah. So it was a lovely day.
Saw Kristy Glass as well.
Yeah.
Several times actually.
Her Rhinebeck sweater she was doing.
But we didn't actually interact with her. We just saw her doing it, but we were not interviewed or anything. I got lamb barley soup for lunch, which was delicious.
I didn't.
Janet can't stand to eat the lamb when the sheep are in the next barn.
They were walking past us.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
That bothers me.
But as they say, that's how you keep the sheep breeders in business, by eating their lamb and their mutton.
That's true.
But it is, yeah. When you know where your food comes from, it's a little.
Yeah.
Of course, it's educational. It's good to be aware. Yeah. So while we were there, of course, we stopped a couple places and got stuff. My first stop was Harrisville Yarns, because I've been telling you already know that I wanted to get the nightshades yarn. So this is a nice, cute little bag they gave me. It was interesting how they had it set up, because they only had a half booth this year. So their booth was here, and then the other half where they normally would have been was just an open space to separate them from the next booth. So they didn't have quantities of yarn for you to pick up and leave with. Instead, what they had was a display showing the different yarns, and then you picked the one that you wanted. You went to the register, and then she checked you out, and you get free shipping. So that's what I did. I ordered up my yarn, and they'll ship it free to my house for me. And then, bonus, I don't have to carry it home. What's
right.
one of the things you got?
My first stop was, I guess, in Building A, from Bengala. I haven't heard of this. Oops. And it's something very different. It's merino wool, but it's mud dyed. All natural dyes. They also sell the dyes at the stand too. But this is just a beautiful shade of yellow. Something that I normally don't do. So I bought 4 of these to make a sweater. And then I'm thinking of combining it with this, it's called Butter is the color, mohair silk from Mount Rutsen Studio Yarns, which is a local Rhinebeck farm, right?
Or Dyer.
Nanook, it's called Nanook. And this is 72 kid mohair, 28 silk. So I'm going to carry this along with my fingering. And there are a couple of Espace Tricot patterns that I'd like to make, some sweaters. And I'm going to just hide in one of those. I also bought beads to go with this. And I'm thinking of putting around the neck. Just a few beads around the neck.
So this was great serendipity, because you saw the yarn and you loved the yarn and you considered not even buying the yarn.
Right.
But then you got it, and then it was like several barns later where we saw this mohair, and it was the exact shade of the yellow that you had already gotten.
Oh, it says hand painted in Rhinebeck, New York. Okay. Oh, and this one too. This was really a good value. There's 590 yards to 100 grams. It was only $22. Oh, it says made from sustainable material mined from the soil. Huh. Organic color. Is lasting and has gentle UV protection. Wow, this is different. Yet mild to your skin. So that's that. So I'm very excited with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
What else, Joy?
And one of the last barns that we went into, we found a dyer that I just went gaga for.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I already spent most of my money, so I couldn't really buy much. But I did get myself a little treat from this person. And this is called Ewetopia.
Beautiful yarns there. And where is that from? Michigan?
Gorgeous.
No, not Michigan.
This is
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That's right.
Wisconsin. So this is their Ridge Sport. And it's 100% fine wool. It doesn't say if it's a particular breed or not. But it's sport weight, not superwash. It's 300 yards for 100 grams. Yeah, because there's 4 minis in here. And I think it may be hard to tell, but the darker color is actually blue. It kind of looks black on camera, but it's a dark blue, like a navy. And then the maroon, the white, and this is a very pale blue. And this has notes of the darker blue in it. So it was actually kind of hard because most of these mini sets had 3 dark colors and 1 light color. So I went through all of them and found 2 or 3 that had 2 lights and 2 darks. And then Janet helped me pick which one. She's like, oh, that's the good one. So that's the one I got. So I want to do like a stranded hat with this. That's and try it, and then maybe next year it might be my special purchase. Next year.
In the future, I think both of us want to get sweater quantities. The yarn is beautiful,
Yeah,
and it's well priced too.
Yes. This was 22. 22. This was 22.
Oh, maybe it was 27.
I forget.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
Whereas a lot of your indie dyers, they can be in the high 20s, low 30s, or even more. So this is really gorgeous. What else did you get?
I also found at Dancing Leaf Dyeworks, one of my favorite vendors. It's Sock Hop, 100% merino superwash wool, 400 yards. And this was the Rhinebeck colorway. Her Rhinebeck colorway.
It's beautiful.
Let me do it this way.
I was very tempted to get that myself.
This is so pretty.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Blues and greens and purples, a little bit of yellow.
So I usually have to get one of the colorways for the event that I attend. So this is it. And then I went to Briar Rose Fibers. And she had a sale bin. And this just spoke to me, this beautiful Aran tweed. It's 85 superwash merino, 15% nep. And it's 183 yards, 99 grams. But anyway, so this was only $13.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
I just thought, I don't know, when I saw this, all I could think of was this would make a beautiful man's hat. So that was my bargain.
Nice tweed, yeah.
Very pretty.
Didn't you get a red one too?
I have.
Well, it's
and then I also bought this beautiful shade of red tweed. It was in the sale bin too. And this is 3.5 ounces of skein. It was $15. It's DK weight, 250 yards. I think that was pretty. This will make a beautiful shawl. I don't have a lot of red. When it comes to Christmas and I'm looking for something, I want to wear red or what. I don't have red.
Yeah.
So that was another deal at Briar Rose.
So what I'm working on now is, last time I told you about the Liverpool yarns that I bought at New Jersey Sheep and Fiber. And I did actually finish a hat with their yarn. And I'll try it on for you.
Oh, that fits nice. Is that for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a donation. And it's it's her pattern. It's called Ender's Hat. I did make a couple of modifications. Her hat has 1, 2, 3, 4 of the strandeds, and I added a 5th at the top. And her 5th section was striped. So I, instead of the stripes here, I added another stranded portion and then started the stripes higher on the hat. And I have a lot of yarn left over, so that's also what I'm working on now, is I decided to make a second one. So this one is going to be different colors though. So this one is gray or brown with the red and the yellow on, and then this one is going to be red with the gray and the yellow contrasting colors.
Very nice.
So that's what I'm working on now.
Very nice.
What are you working on?
So I'm working on, I mentioned this in the last podcast, the Melanie Berg shawl, Cloudbreak. I'll show you a picture of them again. Okay. And, oh, this is so enjoyable.
That's good.
So I have this much done. I didn't want to put it down, but I had some other things I needed to do. But anyway, so this is the start of it. I have my green Rhinco wool,
the main color.
fingering weight, my main color. And then I have my Toad Hollow minis. So I have 6 of these. I also have, on the needles that I didn't carry along with me, I have half of the body done on my Nightshades sweater by Heidi Kremeyer.
So you didn't finish it in time for Rhinebeck, which is today.
Because I gave up because it was so hot knitting on it, and I knew it was going to be hot today, and there's no way I could have worn it. I couldn't wear a sweater today. And I'm also working, I started a baby Afghan blanket that I'll show next time out of a white fuzzy yarn called Adore. Really pretty. And I'm using Grandma's washcloth pattern, where you start with the 3 stitches and increase to the widest point and then decreased, whatever. So I'm working on that for my niece's son.
Well, right now we are still at 80 subscribers. We haven't gained any since our last podcast.
Spread the word. We're trying to get to 100. We'll give a gift. We have a nice gift.
Yes, we're trying to get to 100.
We'll surprise you with.
So please subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested, you can turn on your notifications as well. There's a little bell that will alert you when there's a new podcast up. And yeah, like Janet said, we're going to have a giveaway when we reach 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
something special.
Yes.
And we also have something special going
Coming
on
up.
this month.
Coming up
We're
later
going to
this
have
month.
a guest.
Yes.
We're interviewing one of our friends who's a wonderful maker of many crafts.
She's
Many
multi-craft.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
So that'll be a special treat.
That will be.
But stay and watch our pictures of Rhinebeck.
Yes.
You'll see what happened today.
Yeah. All right. So take care.
Keep knitting. Enjoy yourself.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, Joy and Janet here. We're in downtown Rhinebeck, New York, exploring the town. Here we go.
morning from
Hi everybody.
Rhinebeck.
We're here at the Sheepable Festival. The sun is actually out. We thought it was going to be raining all day, but so far so good.
Yep, it's wonderful.
Let's go.
No problem getting in. Very easy.
Yes.
Beautiful day.
The line was long but very fast.
We already saw some people we know from conversational threads. A lot of pretty sweaters too.
Okay, see you soon.